And now, Reformer802.com Real Talk blogger Shanta asks you to ponder this.
Last year, something I've wanted to happen most of my life did. Someone approached me and asked, "Would you like to be a fairy in the woods?" Now, while that may sound hilarious and funny, I love magical things, and the opportunity to be a fairy in the woods as a part of this medieval fair was extremely awesome. During the first meeting of fairies, we were all asked, "What type of fairy are you?" And I said to myself, I've always wanted someone to ask me. I know exactly what type of fairy I'd like to be. As I prepared, put on my costume, painted my face, and became childlike, I felt transformed. And while that may sound cliche, I think there's something about play that is transformative. Now that it's summer, and most of you may have a chance to return back to your childlike selves, I want you to think about when is the last time you allowed yourself to just play, pretend, imagine, walk with magic. That day last year in the woods, as a part of this medieval fair and a cast of fairies, I handed out fairy dust. And I remember one moment in particular where a little boy ran up to his mother and said, "Look, I have fairy dust." And it felt magical. I really did believe I was a fairy, at least for that moment. And okay, maybe in my daily life, I sometimes believe that I'm a fairy walking around in the woods. But I'd like to offer up to you to think about play, and when is the last time that you've allowed yourself to play? And hey, maybe even you too will become a fairy like I did.